Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Blue Line Banter podcast. Co-host Ben here with also co-host Nico.
Two
How are we
co-hosts? How does that
doing?
make sense
Two
here,
co-
huh? Goofy motherfucker. Goofy. But I'm good, man. I'm good. Today was good. Turned the big 2-5 today and
Two
got
five.
the finally after a 16-day fucking work bender and a
Jeez.
busy weekend, finally get to sit down and watch my first Blues game from start to finish. And
Why don't
finally,
we just give that a little clap?
yeah,
Little round of
woo!
applause.
That's my wiener clapping back and forth between my legs, just to let everyone know because I'm so damn happy. But yeah, man, like seriously, based off my eyes, what I've been reading, what I've been hearing from you, and based off clips I've seen, and all the advanced analytics, like the Blues are right there. Like they are out chancing, but getting outscored, and most of that is going to be goaltending. It seems. I hate to rip on Benner and Hofer, but they've had a very poor start. And watching this game, it was nice. Blue sticks are in there with a bunch of sticks in lanes. It was good. I mean, the Oilers are still going to find the way. They're one of the best teams in the league. There's a reason why they went to the Cup twice, back to back, and
There's also a reason why they lost both of them.
yeah. Well, they have Stuart Skinner, so Stuart Skinner is surprisingly worse than beginning of the season. Joel Hofer and Jordan Bennington. Shout out Stu though. Shout out Stu. He didn't play, but shout out Stu. But yeah, no, they played good. It felt like for the first before Dvorsky, shout out Dvorsky, first NHL goal. Before he got his, the Blues, the chances were there, and I don't know if it's been like that all season to where like that puck is nearly about the cross, or they just are fucking idiots and can't bury the puck. Don't know what the back of the net is, but they were right there. Like it was genuinely, it was good. Like thank God. And watching with my girlfriend's dad is from Edmonton, and just watching them lose, it's just like, yeah, I have your daughter now, motherfucker.
No, but seriously, I mean, you said it. I can't say it any better. The team has looked solid the past couple of games. They've missed on opportunities, and you know, the identity of this team is truly the goaltending. And Sparkle, the liability of Robert Thomas being good
My
also
baby daddy.
helps. But with Bennington and Hofer, those are really the backbone of this team. That's what really gets this team going. And when Joel Hofer has a 516 goals against average in 5 games and an 829 save percentage, that's not gonna, boost your team up that much.
That is
Jordan Bennington.
EASHL online numbers right there.
No, I trust me. I've been a lot better.
Wow. Joel,
It's
if you, in the very slim chance you're listening right now, Ben Gallen from Tampa Bay, Florida, or from other fucking Orlando, Florida, wherever the fucking Florida Jitville you're from, he's saying you're trash. And you should
Jitville.
get
I love
mauled
that.
by a bear, a big 150-pound black bear.
Look, if that's what gets him into his groove of playing good hockey as a goaltender, which I'm not going to say his last game was bad. His last game was actually very impressive. Made like 35 plus saves
Against
uh,
Columbus.
against Columbus, and Columbus is one
Yeah.
of the better teams in the
And
NHL.
he laid a body out there too.
He did.
Yeah, third period. I was watching. This is before I was waiting for my girlfriend to pick me up for like our birthday celebration to a resort, and I'm sitting there in the parking lot waiting for her to get me after work after we close. I see Hofer just look at this fucking scrub and lay him out and say, "Yeah, you little pussy, take that. You like the ice, little pussy. You like that?"
No,
And I'm
seriously,
like, "Damn, Joel."
it's insane. Like these goaltenders, both Bennington and Hofer, truly know how to handle the puck. Um, well, maybe Hofer not against the Blackhawks doesn't know how to handle the puck.
And we don't bring that game
Just
up.
passing it right in front of the
Yeah, we don't.
right in
Just
front of the net.
Ben. Let's just not bring it up, man. Goldfish memory here, because I'm not. I don't even remember the score of that game. I don't even remember who was that against. I don't even know.
Did that game even happen?
I don't think it really
Uh,
did. I think
uh,
right now the Blues are 1-1 in at the start the season here.
yeah,
I mean, the first game they lose a heartbreaker to Columbus, but they're right there, and then their home opener this year against Edmonton. Um, and for some reason, home opener they're not wearing the new jerseys; they're wearing the old ones. I don't know what's going on,
yeah.
but
I think that like they decided to just go back and revert. You know, people are
on
like, eh,
serious
there's
note,
no.
the Blues do play like a bunch of fucking dumb monkeys whenever they have the new jersey on. What is it? Actually, you follow STL Blues Views, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's. He just. I'm gonna pull it up on Instagram right now. STL Blues Views. I love this guy. He's been posting forever. Oh, he's got one pinned. Blues with old home jersey. 2-0-0 plus 3 goal differential. Blues with stinky. I like the jersey, but stinky new jerseys. 0-5-1 minus 18 goal differential. Oh my glob. Oh my
Yeah.
glob.
Yeah, the team has been slowly trying to build their identity as this like fast checking blue collar hockey team. And like I mentioned, you know, that really starts with the goaltending. And you know, I talked a little bit about Hofer, but let's talk about Bennington a little bit. I mean, he's been okay. A 308 goals against is not like anything spectacular by any means. It's around below average for someone like Jordan Bennington, as well as an 868 save percentage in the, I guess now it's 11 games he's played. Those stats will go up. We're recording this on the 3rd of November here, so currently just beat the Oilers, as was mentioned earlier in the pod. But seriously, though, the backbone of this team really is defined by the goaltending. And we saw this last year too, when Bennington came out of the Four Nations and was absolutely dominant between the pipes. So was the rest of the team. So was Robert Thomas. Everyone was stellar.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was the team that we should be seeing right now. Maybe not to the same extent of Robert Thomas being on an 140 point pace. I don't think that's necessarily like possible for him. I think 100
Yeah, it's
points
possible.
is 1
Yep.
million percent in the range of possibilities, but 140 points, I would never expect that from Robert Thomas. I mean, would I hope for that? Sure.
Do you have the stats pulled up right now?
Of what?
Exit of Blues roster right now.
The Blues roster right now? Yes, I have the Blues roster.
Okay, and you have their points right now for the season?
Yes.
Okay, turn it off. Do you already know
Okay.
who's Do you already know I wanted to play a game? Do you already know
Okay.
who's top?
Like who's the top point
Yeah,
scorer on the?
top point scorer right now.
I know Kairu's up there.
Okay.
I'd have to figure Snuggerud's up there.
Snuggerud is tied for first, so we have a 4-way tie for first right now.
Is Pius Suter up there?
Suter is surprisingly up there.
Suter is
Yeah, and
been good.
he could have had 3 today, but sometimes he just has a fucking monkey brain and forgets how to shoot the puck. I don't know what I don't know. Maybe you saw the replay better, but it looked like it was off the crossbar or something. That open net from Shen behind the net. It's like, dude, come on. Also, huge shout out to Alexander Texier. 7 games played, 0 goals, 1 assist, 1 point.
Hey, you know what? Like I've said to you before personally, not recorded on any social media platform, he skates around like a chicken with his head cut off. And it's crazy because it's true. It's like, you know, when he truly wants to skate like an NHL caliber player, he is one of the more dynamic offensive players I think I've seen. He reminds me of really like a better Alexei Toropchenko. And Alexei Toropchenko is really more of like a, you know,
a
I
blue
guess more
collar guy.
definitely blue collar, but more of a developed Alexander Texier who can
Yeah.
skate. Honestly, has, in my personal opinion, in his prime, a 20 goal upside season. I think it's definitely
100%.
possible.
100%. We need to trade Texier to Buffalo for Darlene.
Nah, I think the Blues say no on that one.
Fair.
I
To
just
the
Texier is too
Rangers
good.
for Brandon
Adam
Ottman.
Fox.
Adam Fox is small. He looks like Kyler Murray. He's like a white Kyler Murray in hockey. That's what he is. But he makes it work.
Seriously.
Kyler is an Arizona Cardinals guy. Kyler does not make it work. Sorry, Kyler Murray. But this guy, it's like that toxic relationship. You know what I mean? It's like God, I love you and I want you, but you are just so bad for me. You know, you're bad.
No, just
You're
like
bad.
actually bad. Not
Yeah, yeah.
like bad in a good way.
No,
Just like actually bad.
no. How are you doing this week in fantasy football, Ben? How did it end up for you?
I lost both. It was a nail biter in the one. I'm now 5-4. I'm pretty certain. I was 5-3 going into this week. I'm pretty certain. So yeah, 5-4. I also had everyone on a bye week. Like I can check now. I know for a fact Saquon had a bye week this week. Um,
Yeah.
Shoot, I cannot remember exactly who else I had on a bye week this week. Saquon, DeAndre Swift didn't play. AJ Brown. Not saying that AJ Brown
Swift
has
being
been.
hurt, that sucked.
Yeah, Swift has been really been one of my go-to guys, but that forced me to play. I mean, Chuba Hubbard. He has been a
Oh
little bit
my
disappointing this year.
God, dude. I'm happy. In this big league I'm in, it's actually the biggest league. I think it was like $150 buy-in and winner take all. I was playing the number 3 guy, the second best team in the league. I'm first at 7-1, but he's got way more points for. I had Judkins on buying Swift dead, so I had the resort where DJ Moore. Shout out Moore this week. He came up clutch. I have JSN and Jay Jettis. That's fire. Chase Brown had a good week, and Javonte Williams. This guy must have had a fucking poo poo brain in his brain, bro. A big poo poo butt brain. Big poo 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 fumble loss. But he only gets me 8 points, and I lose by 4. Shout out Cal Cologne. I actually lost. I don't know if you guys, whoever's listening, is a big Cologne guy. But shout out Cal Cologne. He beat me by 4 points. This is his league. I'm in it with him and all his friends. But he has 867,000 followers on TikTok. So Cal tops me this time. But listen, when I run into the playoffs, it's over. He's done. I got him.
Talking a big game here. I mean, shoot, you kind of have to back it up now.
Well, I was telling you, Ben, but for everybody else out there, like I'm 7-1 in this league. I'm first right now. Not first in points for, but I'm fortunate enough to have a solid schedule to where I'm 7-1 and will remain first at 7-2 even after this loss, right? I would pretty comfortably say that I'm probably gonna make playoffs. It's a good team, especially with McBride and JSN. It's just like, how do you not? And it's like somebody dropped a Larian Hampton. And I was telling you, and you know that. But like I have like my biggest need right now is a workhorse. Like Judkins, boomer bust. He's good, but he's hurt. Javonte Williams was good for him a little bit, not so much anymore. Chase Brown is stepping up, that's good. But like just one more. If Hampton, God, and then I could use like Swift and somebody else for a trade and pick up a wide receiver 3 maybe, so replace Diggs with somebody. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I might be. I don't know. I'm in good shape. I'm confident right now. I hope that cash is mine.
Well, speaking of just pure confidence, I want to talk about Jimmy Snuggerud a little bit.
This guy goes back on Blues. This is ridiculous. This is a Blues
No,
podcast. He goes back on the Blues.
uh, you want to talk about pure confidence? This kid has honestly been, I think, not necessarily on the score sheet outperforming, but just by, like a visual test outperforming what I expected to see from him. He has truly been one of the more impressive forwards on the St. Louis Blues to start this year. He's only averaging like 15 minutes a night. But this dude is not afraid
Tied
to
for
let a
first in
shot
points, by the
go.
way.
He is
4
tied
goals,
for
4
first
assists.
in
Yeah, tied
points.
for first on our team. Yeah.
And he's on pace for around 25-ish goals this season. At this current pace, 4 and 13, which is totally fine. I mean, 25 goals in your rookie season, that's definitely something to build off of, especially for a kid. This is his first full year at the NHL level. So yeah, and then even another young forward that has really blossomed like Snuggerud. Unfortunately, out for another 4 to 5 weeks. Jake Neighbors.
Yeah, tough loss. Tough loss. Tough loss there. Going back on track with Jimmy. Yeah, you're right. Phenomenal. Like the kid is sick. Eye test, you're right, does it. The only thing this kid needs to work on is staying on his feet. The big bad wolf, Darnell Nurse, will blow on this guy and he's fallen. But I mean, still, he's making these phenomenal plays, and I could tell he's working a lot with Robert Thomas because the way he comes down low and just uses his edge work to spin quick and come up. It's like the pass he made the Broberg for the one-timer that missed the net, then went to Thomas for the goal right there. I think that's what happened. Like that was a Robert Thomas play and pass. Like that screen Tomer. And I'm gonna jerk Tomer off a little bit. He's my favorite player on the team. I'll be gay. That's acceptable in the big 2025. Like, yeah, Tomer's gross, and I'm glad he's I was gonna say something pretty bad, but I'm glad he's touching the young, skilled players on this team. Let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. It's seriously, it makes me happy. It makes me gay. Is that a good way? It makes me gay.
Makes you happy? Yeah.
It does. Sure. It does.
Makes you No, but you're totally right. Like Snuggerud and Thomas just seem to have this like connection already that I don't think we realized it would have like clicked like that. Like they truly have been working together, and you can tell for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Just like the chemistry that they've already built. Imagine, year 3 of Snuggerud and Thomas. Like it's going to be lethal. And I mentioned this earlier to someone else, and this
to who?
Involves
who else
Snuggerud.
Were you talking to? Who else were you talking
to? I was talking to another buddy of mine.
Oh, another buddy. Yeah, what's his name? Huh? You like talking to other people?
Yeah, I do like talking to other people. It's actually in the Instagram group chat that we're in.
Which one?
Blues Creators. That one.
Oh, okay. I actually, I never, genuinely never check that chat.
I go in there every once in a while. I like to go in there and just, say a couple things. I'll see Nico say some stuff in there every once in a while. But yeah, no. But
will you? What's the last thing? Let's see.
I think the last thing that you've said in there, I don't remember exactly the last thing you said in there.
I said, I think I said, thank Jesus and welcome back, King. I said, please, Lord, give Toronto the power they need. Toronto did not get the power they needed.
No, they lost.
They got absolutely booty clapped.
It was a tough one. I was
crying,
pulling for Toronto. I was.
Were you?
I think it's funny.
Are you against America?
No, I'm more so against, like, for those who are into baseball, you know how annoying the system is with the LA Dodgers. Spent near $1 billion in one single offseason. $1 billion. Like,
That's not a lot.
that shouldn't happen.
I
That
I don't
should
know.
never happen.
Uh,
1 billion with a
that's
B.
okay. That's okay.
That is absurd.
No,
But
no, no, no,
anyways,
no, 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 no. Ben, listen to me. Listen.
I'm listening. Is he gonna say anything?
No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just playing with you.
No, but I was really hoping Toronto would win, also for the reason of, you know, they're a hockey city. How is it gonna be that a baseball team, wins a championship before your hockey team can? I thought that would have been hilarious. I still think it's possible. I think the Blue Jays have a better chance of winning a championship before the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think the Toronto Maple Leaf market, as far as like the media, the actual players that they have, the players are good. Nylander, Matthews, not much of a core four. Matthew Nyes, but the media just absolutely ruins them. And you could clearly tell, like, Marner just seems totally happy. Not saying he wasn't happy inside of Toronto, because
Listen, if I got
obviously
to move to a place where all I get to fucking do is gamble all night, yeah, I'd be pretty happy too.
no, seriously. Um, but yeah, back to what I was mentioning about the Blues group chat. In Snuggerud, give this team about a season or two, and I'm willing to bet that they have a top 5 power play inside the NHL. I think it's genuinely there. I think
Us?
the offensive upside is there. With the growing game of Logan Mayu, he's looked better.
Here we
Hasn't
go.
necessarily been anything like, okay, stellar. 1 for 1 for Bolduc has been a little disappointing, but that is just the part of the business. You make certain risks. There wasn't necessarily anyone else available, considering the fact that Dobson was already traded, I'm pretty certain. If not, I mean, it would have costed you Jordan Kyrou, who is currently tied for your leading points.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk great so heavily in favor of the Blues because last time we did that before the season, we said this is going to be a great team, and I also said Utah was going to be bums, and the Blues went on a 7-game poopy streak, and
yeah.
Utah's kind of goated right now. So here's the deal. Here's the schmeal.
Much Schmeal.
Blues will stink. End of discussion.
You want to, like, elaborate, or
Nope,
you just gonna...
nope, nope. After that first episode, no.
Really?
No. Yeah, I talked so heavily and highly of the St. Louis Blues. My biased little cloud was in between my mouth and my brain.
Here's the
Because
thing.
look what came out. I mean, this happens nearly every year where the Blues have a struggling first half of the season and then they just light it up second half. They can still figure it out. They have a good team on paper. They just got to figure it out. They can't be doing this mumbo jumbo nonsense where they're not scoring on their chances. They had a chance to team 20-2 and they score 1 goal. Like now, no, can't do that. I would, Ben, like to play a game with you though.
Okay. Another game.
Yes, a game called How Will the Blues Do in the Month of November?
Okay.
So right now they are 1-1, and I'm gonna go through, and I will tell you each game they play in the month of November, besides the last 2, and I want you to tell me what their record will be, or tell me win or losses, and then at
They
the end
win
I'll tell
out.
you.
They win every
Okay,
single game in November.
okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Alrighty. So we're 1-1 right now. Next game, Wednesday, away in Washington against Alex Ovechkin, the greatest goal scorer of all time, at 6:30 Central Standard Time. What do you think?
I think they lose that game. I
Wow.
think I the Capitals' goaltending has been so dominant, and the fact that it took 20 less than like 25 shots, I'm pretty certain it was today, um, on Calvin Pickard. I'm pretty certain was the goaltender tonight, to score 3 goals. I mean, it's going to take a lot for the Blues to really uh, find their game against these better teams. Teams like the Colorado Avalanche, teams like the Jets, teams like the Stars, teams like the Capitals, the best of the best. It's going to take a lot for this current roster to really find their game. I'm not saying they can't find their game against it, because we've seen them do it. We saw them do it last year with a very, very similar roster.
Mm.
And, there's an argument to say that this is a better roster than last year, considering the additions of Suter, considering the addition of Bukestad. Bolduc a loss, yes, but
Who?
it is what it is. Who?
Who?
Who did we train?
Who?
Um,
Who?
but
You're good. I mean, there's no video. Okay. Do you post this on YouTube too, Ben, or no?
yeah, but I posted it with no video.
Oh, you posted no video.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
post the video.
All right, shout out Caitlin. All right, so we got a loss Wednesday against the Capitals. The following day, Thursday night in Buffalo. Buffalo. What do we think, Sabres or Blues? All right, that's a loss. Just because you took so damn long.
I hate to say it.
All right, I'm just gonna mark it.
I'm...
You don't have to explain it. I just want you yes or no, loss, win or loss, and you're just telling me loss right now. No changing the answer.
No,
your first thought was loss. Your first thought was a loss. I saw that look in your face. For everybody listening in the car, the 3 people in the car right now who are probably listening because this is a startup. This boy Ben, I'm looking at his face right now, just had the biggest disappointing face of, God, they're gonna lose that game too. This guy's a fake fan. He's wearing a Blackhawks hat on his head right now.
I am not.
And I see a Blackhawks signed Connor Bedard jersey hung in his room.
Hey, you know what? Connor Bedard is pretty good at hockey.
He's a chump. He's a chump. Leo Carlson is better.
Oh, my word.
Okay, so that's a loss.
Here's the thing. I'm very curious if Buffalo has the guts to start Colton Ellis against St. Louis. I think that would be absolutely hilarious.
That would be sick. We would light him up.
He had a really good first game, though.
Beginner's luck.
He had a very good first game.
The Red Wings are just thinking, like, you know when, like, little bro, like, hops on the game and you give him the dead controller? And, like...
Yeah. You just, like, let him win, even though he's...
Well, here's the thing. Like, you just put the CPU, the, like, superstar, and then you just, like, go brain dead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the Red Wings did. All right. Ready? Next one. Saturday night at home. Fly back to St. Louis against Seattle.
Blues win that one.
All right. We finally get a Blues win.
I am confident. Here's the thing. The Buffalo goaltending this year has been actually pretty good.
Ukko-Pekka
Luukkonen.
Best name in the league.
Shout out Logan Kelsey for that one. My buddy.
Oh, another random buddy. Shout out.
Another random one. But no, seriously, Alex Lyon has had a good year, a .912 save percentage, a 2.9 goals against. Which,
how do you know that?
When you're playing in Buffalo. Yeah, you're right. I just don't have a computer right in front of me.
Did you look it up already?
Yeah, I have it right here.
Oh, okay. All right, fair.
But, with that and as well, their offense has been pretty good. Alex Tuch is a point-per-game player right now.
He's growing.
Tage Thompson is lighting the lamp, as well as Jason Zucker's been doing pretty good. I mean, he's a -7 with 7 points on in 12 games in the season, but
Yeah.
still, their offense has quietly been producing, as well as Zach Benson, who could argue that
11th overall pick.
could have been a St. Louis Blue, but we will. It's neither here nor there. Dalibor Dvorsky, we're more than um, loving of him as a St. Louis Blue,
Yep, he scored.
but
Sick goal.
he did. Sick hockey player. But yeah, I think Blues win in Seattle, or not in Seattle, against Seattle.
Okay, so that's a win against Seattle. So then the Blues have a 2-day break. And then the following Tuesday, the 11th, they are still at home. Oh, they have a 4-game home bender. All right. The 11th, they play Calgary. What do you think?
I think the Blues win that one. Calgary has kind of been off to a struggle start to start the season, and it's to no surprise. Like, they're a roster that it's like trying to gear towards a rebuild, but also have been committed to guys like Jonathan Huberdeau and Nazem Kadri and Michael Backlund, as well as Rasmus Anderson, who is likely to be traded this trade deadline, or prior to it, just to get maybe a little bit more value out of him. But truly, I think the Blues take that one, and I really do feel bad for Dustin Wolf because his record is going to be so depleted. Like, the record is not going to show how actually good of a goaltender he is. I think it's going to be very similar to like Carey Price in a way, in the sense of like he played with some pretty bad Montreal Canadian teams.
Wow, they're going to come after you.
But then, obviously, like, it's crazy. I don't know if you knew this. Carey Price leads the Montreal Canadiens in most losses in franchise history.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm a Carey Price lover.
I like Carey Price. He's a very good goaltender.
Hey, what are you doing in that bathroom? She just dropped all her toenails that was in a jar.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
You said you're clipping your toenails. I heard a jar break. Yeah, sure. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so we're 2-2 right now. Next up, Friday night. This is against the Philadelphia Flyers at home, 7 p.m. Central Time. What do you think?
I think the Blues take that one as well. I think the Blues at home have been starting to find their ground, and it's not even just at home. Like I mentioned, the last few games that they've played, like, they have really dialed in as far as like their actual game. It's just a matter of playing the full 60 minutes that way.
Yeah. All right. Next day, Saturday night, tough one. The Vegas Golden Knights are in town.
That's going to
Jack
be an edgy
Eichel.
one.
Jack Eichel is in. Jack Eichel is one of the best centers I've ever seen play hockey.
Poor Buffalo. I don't think they got enough value.
Weren't you just saying Alex Tuck had a point per game?
Yeah, but like, Jack Eichel's going to be like a 120-point player this year.
He might be. Okay. Win or lose. Call it.
An unfortunate loss at home.
All right. That's an unfortunate loss at home. Okay. All righty. Then, the 18th. They have another 2 days off. 18th, they're in Toronto. Chief, what do you think against Chief?
Chief!
In Toronto.
I think they can pull that one out.
I love that.
The Blues have had Toronto's number plenty of times in the past.
God, I love that.
I truly think that they have the ability to pull it out. I think any of these games, they have the ability to win. It's just a matter of whether they want to show up or not. And like I said earlier, the backbone of this team has been the goaltending. When the goaltending's not performing, the rest of the team isn't performing because the offense isn't capable of carrying this team to where you don't have to have good goaltending.
All right, next up, we play Philly again. So second time against Philly in
Philly?
6 days. Yeah, in Philly.
Um, is that the day after, or is it a day of rest?
Day of rest.
I think they come back and win that one as well.
All right. Day of rest, 2:30. Keep this in mind. 2:30 game. Islanders.
Was it like a weekend or something?
Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Um,
No, it's a Tuesday evening. Tuesday afternoon, 2:30.
I've really liked the way the Islanders have been playing this year.
Here we go. That's a loss.
I'm gonna say they lose it, but it's in overtime. Like, it'll be a very close game. I mean,
I'm not doing
dude,
overtime or not. I'm doing
I'm
win
not.
or loss.
I don't think anyone has expected Matthew Schaefer to
Kid's
be
gross.
this good.
Yeah, kid's gross.
This good.
Best defenseman in New York.
As of right now, I don't argue that. He's, 18, 19 years old?
Yeah, he's gross.
10 points in 12 games.
Sorry, I was looking ahead.
Islanders.
Yeah, finally they get some offense. Patrick Waugh might shoot him before he ends the season, though. It's like, this kid can't fucking eat pucks. This guy can't fucking get his stick on the fucking puck. Seriously. This guy doesn't fucking back check. This guy doesn't forecheck. Yeah, Patrick Waugh's
no, but it all starts with, really the captain himself, Anders Lee, has been carrying the Islanders, as well as, Bo Horvat leads them in points, but Anders Lee has been doing good this year.
All right, what about the 24th day of rest in New York against the Rangers?
They have been off to a rough start.
They're back to 500 right now. They're on a 4-game win streak right now. So I'm throwing that out there.
I think when it comes time to when they roll around against St. Louis, I think the Blues pull that one out.
I like that. All right. Yeah, fuck the Rangers.
The Blues have seriously had their number, especially in New York, too, which is crazy.
There was just one time I had my buddy over, hardcore Rangers fan. Yeah, he's a buddy. He's probably listening. I had my buddy over, and my ex-girlfriend is there, and it was an intense game. It was only like 1-0. Like, Blues were up. We won that game 2-1 against the Rangers in New York. But my girlfriend midway through, intense game. Ex-girlfriend. Yeah, good call out. Go make me chicken nuggets! I want chicken nuggets! Mid-game, I go downstairs and make chicken nuggets, and then my buddy's left with my ex-girlfriend in my room. And they make sweet love.
Wow.
Can you believe that? Most of that story is true, and it's the ending. All right, now day of rest.
The Blue Line banter. Thanks for joining.
Day of rest. New Jersey's next. New Jersey. After a win in New York. New Jersey. Here we go. Call it. Win or loss?
It's a loss.
Okay. Jake Allen. Revenge tour.
All right. The Devils have been on a tear. Yeah. I think that's safe to say.
All right. This is a Friday afternoon game. 3:00. A 3:00 Friday game. What do you think?
Would that be? I think that's like day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, right? It is Thanksgiving. Gobble gobble.
Turkey. So Friday against who?
The Senators.
In Ottawa?
In St. Louis.
In the Lou. I like that for the Blues.
Okay.
I think the Blues win that one. I think the crowd comes back and they truly pick
and
up
Olmark
this
sucks
team.
Too. Olmark is a
their
freaking
goaltending
bomb.
has been very disappointing this year.
Yeah, terrible.
Like,
they suck.
I thought Olmark was a great pickup for him. I still think he's a good goaltender, but goodness sakes, has he been off to a bad start. And Merilainen hasn't been much help either in the 2 games he's played.
All right, ready?
But, a lot can change.
The next day.
Oh, jeez.
At home. The Utah Mammoth are back in town.
Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness.
This is the final game of November, and I will tell you the stats of what you told me, and I'm going to hold you to it. If you don't get this right, you will owe me $150. So what we
Let's
shook
make it
on, if you remember.
149, and then
Wow. All right,
make
deal.
it a deal.
All right. Utah,
Okay.
29th,
Okay.
day after. Yep, that's a loss. I see his face. Yep. All right. That's a loss. Yeah.
I just, like...
You don't
Here's
have to
the
explain
thing.
it. I saw your face. You don't have to explain it. We know. Logan Cooley actually
The
spanked
only
us
way
naked.
that I can see this team beating Utah is if they start Joel Hofer against Ottawa. Otherwise,
Wow.
I don't see it.
Okay, fair. All right, you ready to hear this?
Unfortunately, I know there's a lot of losses in there with
The
sprinkled some wins.
record you have given me post tonight against Edmonton
Post tonight.
wins 7,
Okay.
losses 6.
Okay.
Ben thinks the Blues go a little bit above 500. If you want me to be honest, I really do think the Blues could. I think the Blues would probably lose against Toronto. They'd win against the Islanders. Here's how I think it would go. Washington, Buffalo win. They'll string. I would even be confident to say they string together 5 straight wins. I think they could beat Washington for sure. I think they could for
Wow.
sure beat Buffalo. I think they could beat Seattle, but that one's tough because Seattle always kind of plays really well against us. But hopefully back at home we keep it rolling. And against Calgary, I think that's a for sure win. Philly is a trap game. Philly is that trap game because they're normally a joke, but they're kind of underrated. Michkov is sick. Zegras is awesome, so they're underrated. Against Vegas, this is where I think they lose 2 in a row here. So they lose both home games against the Flyers in Vegas. I think they go to Toronto, they lose another one, but then they bounce back in Philadelphia. And I do think they beat the Islanders, and they will win one of the 2 against the Rangers and Devils. Flip a coin, doesn't matter. They will win one.
Pick your poison.
Then here's the deal. Day after Thanksgiving, this team is for sure losing to Ottawa. This team's losing to Ottawa day after Thanksgiving, and then I think they beat Utah.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. Feels like a day after a holiday, day before, the Blues always lose. Like, I'm very curious
New
to
slogan.
know if anyone out there knows. DM us on Instagram at BlueLuBlog. If you know
Or Blue Line
how
Banter,
many
our actual
times,
new
or
Instagram.
Blue Line Banter,
Yeah.
or Blue Line Banter, yeah.
Or
Check us
Ben
out on
_Gallon.
Instagram. Or was it _Neeks?
Hey, don't. Hey. I keep my personal Instagram. You know what's crazy? I keep my personal Instagram like so far away from Blue Blog. Like for the longest time, I didn't show face on Blue Blog, and I did a little bit. And then like I didn't even repost too much of my own posts on Instagram ever because I was like, I don't want anybody to know that. Yeah, I want to be a secret little boy.
But genuinely, yeah. So if you guys know the answer to that, how many games? Let's just say, what, last 10 seasons? 10 seasons?
10 seasons. Call it 10.
The
11.
last 10 seasons, how many games have the Blues lost? Or just what is their record on games that are a day before, day after, or day on a holiday? And no, we're not talking about religious holidays that not everyone celebrates. Holidays like Halloween, like it's a pretty normal holiday. That even if you don't celebrate it, it's a national holiday. People celebrate it. Go outside, get you some candy. Thanksgiving, as it was mentioned, a day after. So just stuff like that. DM us at Blue Line Banter. And
yes, DM us.
Get a free cookie. You get a cookie.
I'm not sending the cookie. Ben won't.
I will. I'll send you a cookie. Just
sending it.
Give me the address, and we'll get you hooked up. We'll get you hooked up. You can pick which one you want it to be. But yeah. Also, we haven't mentioned this. Callie Rosen for Corey Schooneman 1-for-1. I think that's I don't think it's necessarily much, but thought it should be mentioned.
Christ has risen. Our Savior is here.
Didn't even play a single minute tonight.
Callie Rosen is the spark this team needed to get us over the hump. Am I allowed to say, actually, quick question, not podcast related, personal kind of related, podcast related. Is there a limit on Spotify of how many naughty words I could say? I've said a lot of naughty words today, and I'm so sorry for being so vulgar.
I wouldn't
Not really.
Just say it over and over and over and over and over.
Fuck! I'm playing. There's got it. Sorry, I play too much beer league hockey now to where I just speak out my butt.
Seriously.
Yeah, and I unfortunately have some of the worst friends with also big potty mouths like Jacob, Ben, Gallon,
Yup,
Noah, Boner. Real name, by the way. Boner is
no
I'm
way.
not
That is
it's not his real name. We call him Boner.
I don't know.
Shout
I
out
really wouldn't know
shout out Boner.
Why. I don't
So here's the
why.
deal. His last name is Carbone. So like Bones or Boner, right? Just at his bachelor party in Vegas. And he's getting married on the 15th of this month. So
congrats to Boner.
Yeah, congrats, Boner. A boner gets married. Boner gets married. Yeah. Shout out Cameron. That's his real name, Cameron. But
shout out Cameron.
Yeah, shout out Cameron.
Hope everything goes well.
Yeah, he's a big Bruins fan. This guy, now I'm gonna shout him out for real. This guy, because I was downtown with my cousin and uncle in the barn for the watch party game 7. Right, they win the cup. This guy, shortly after they win the cup, said, "GG, great series, congrats!" Like right after. And you know how much garbage I talked to this guy?
I don't, because I didn't know you then. So I wouldn't have no clue.
You didn't know me then. Yeah, you were probably like 12.
You're not wrong.
I know, dude. I was 18 when they won the Stanley Cup.
It's crazy.
The age difference between us is...
It's not that bad, dude.
I think it's pretty bad. I think
gap.
somebody would call the cops and I would get arrested for this.
It's a 5-year age gap, dude.
It's too much. Happy 20th birthday to Ben. Happy 25th birthday to Nico. Because we are only 3 days apart.
It's not,
3 days and 5 years.
It's crazy.
No, like 4 years, 362 days.
Well, not counting leap year.
When were you born? What year?
I was 05.
Oh, smokes. Wow.
So I didn't have to experience the lockout.
Yeah, I was I'm 2000. I'm November 3rd, 2000. So you're October 31st, 2005?
Thanks for giving away my information. But yes.
Ben Gallon lives on 12064 West Lockwood Street.
Dog, I thought I said not to.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm genuinely gonna look that up. See if that's a real address. Can you even
remember the numbers that you said? No,
I'm gonna look up West Lockwood Street. Wow, West Lockwood Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri.
What in the world?
West
Shout
Lockwood,
out to those who live on West Lockwood. Shout
West
out West Lockwood.
West Lockwood Street is Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, shout out those in Kansas, I guess.
If
For those
somebody
who
if
listen
somebody
in
DMs
Wichita.
me what I said because I'm not gonna listen to this, I'm gonna send that person something in the mail saying
A personal apology, I'd assume.
no. I'm gonna like I don't know, cut off my finger and send it or something. Yeah.
Which one would it be?
Ring finger.
Really? On which hand?
Left.
Why would you do that?
Ring finger on the left hand, pick the short straw. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, but where are you going to put your wedding ring?
Who said I'm getting married?
Well,
Burakovsky scored. Bedard assist, by the way.
just quickly change the subject.
Well, I'm just looking because I got, fantasy.
You got him on your fantasy. Bedard's been pretty impressive. So is Frank Nazar.
No, I have both of them. I have 3 Blackhawks on my fantasy squad. What a joke.
Yeah, and you want to call me a Blackhawks fan. Are we for real?
You actually want to know what's
no,
crazy?
Are we for real?
I'm 4th in points for in this league and first in points against. I'm 0-4.
Jeez,
I'm 0-4 in this fantasy.
You're awful
for hockey. It kind of stinks. Like I have Jack Hughes, I have Tage Thompson, Connor Bedard, Robert Thomas, Adrian Kempe. I even have. Did I say Cale Makar? I have Cale Makar, Demidov, Johnston, Igor, Allmark. God, he sucks.
I almost drafted him. Shout out again, Logan Kelsey, who took him right before I could. So, I guess thanks in advance, Logan.
Thanks, Logan.
I mean,
thanks for being an idiot.
No, but yeah, fantasy's been going good for me as well. I mean, we do it by stats. Like
you say as well,
shots.
like I'm doing good. I just said I'm 0-4.
Oh, well, but I mean, your points for is
good.
But
you're just flexing on me right now. You're just saying, "Oh yeah, well, you could be good, but listen to me. I'm the GOAT." And then Ben just, takes a wooden spoon and spanks me.
Kind of be hard to do from across the United States.
You'll find a way. You'll be here. You're coming here, aren't you?
Yeah, tomorrow, actually. No.
I do have a guest bedroom.
Really? Okay.
Shoot. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Once I turn 21, you best believe we're, like you mentioned to me, he texted me, he's like, dude, once you turn 21, you gotta fly over here, or fly over to Vegas and just waste all your life savings. I'm like, no, dude, can't do that.
You can. You can. Trust me, Vegas is addicting. It's bad. Vegas is, yeah, it's not good. I think Vegas seriously has me in like a $4,500 hole out of all the times I've been. I've never walked out of Vegas a winner. Actually, I did come up with like $200 in July, but yeah, before that, like Caitlin, how much did I lose that first time?
Too much.
That's what I was gonna say.
I brought like the first time I ever went, I brought like $1,000 and burnt through that. And then I went with Caitlin and $1,300, right?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, $1,300.
Goodness sakes,
yeah,
dude.
$1,300. And she wasn't even with me. My aunt kidnapped her and got her intoxicated.
Made her. Goodness sakes, dude.
Yeah, call me at the blackjack table
though.
when I'm playing, and I'm like, stop calling me. I'm losing my money. I'm doing $1,000. Let me get it back.
Goodness sakes.
God. That's funny.
But
That's funny. Yeah, honestly, Ben, I think that's all I wrote. Unless you got more you wanna stack on here.
I think we've kind of gone over a lot of everything. I mean, obviously just how this team needs to really step it up in certain moments, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Getting pucks on net definitely helps too.
Yeah, do that too.
Shots on goal.
Yep.
Pucks
on net.
But no, I think that'll about do it. Nico, you want to sign us off here?
Yeah. Thanks for everybody, whether it be a million or one person listening in the car, driving to work, stuck at work, maybe at home, maybe getting yourself ready for something. I don't know. But we appreciate every single one of you. And Ben and I are super excited to kind of get this going and talk more Blues. My schedule should be getting a little bit better. I know Ben's always open to grind it out and everything. So huge shout out to Ben. Quick little tug for Ben Gallen. But yeah, just excited to keep moving forward and thankful for everything so far.
Yes, sir. Couldn't have said it better myself. Super excited to finally get this underway. Okay, but
is that a saying you like to do?
No, but I'm super excited. I can't say how excited I am for this. Excited.
He's excited.
Don't forget, guys, if you follow us on Instagram at BlueLuBlog, there's a link in our bio now has all of our social media, our YouTube channel, both of our YouTube channels, the Blue Line Banter podcast channel, as well as the Blue Blog channel, which has a video, hasn't necessarily done as well as we had hoped, but has an amazing interview with Blues organist Jeremy
Boyer. Yeah, shout him out. Hell yeah.
Shout out, Jeremy. Thank you for that. It was an amazing experience. As well as the Instagram for the Blue Line Banter. And we're also working on getting it on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music. If you guys have any other suggestions for different podcast streaming services, let us know. And we'll be more than open to try to provide that for you guys, whatever makes it easier for you guys to listen to us ramble.
Yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody. Much love. Kisses and hugs. Mwah, mwah. Catch y'all losers later.
See you guys.